Good evening. It's Sue Booth here. I'm speaking from Monda in Spain, and you'll have to appreciate the fact that we've got dogs barking in the background. We're in the country here, and for those of you who want to see where I am, I'm just by Monda Castle. Can you see the castle up on the top of the hill there? It's a really pretty little village. This evening we're going to be covering about Nevo. And Nevo was launched in Rome just last, and absolutely astonishing product. And it's going to really create a completely new market for everyone. And so it'll bring the age group a lot younger, and it's a very simple thing to market. You just say to people, where do you Nevo? So quite a fun thing to do. What I'm just talking, because I didn't show you last week, is that in addition to launching the Nevo, we actually launched the new packaging. They pre-launched it, if you like. This is new packaging for the you see that okay? Ganesh refreshed products line, the product packaging, and they were doing these presentation product boxes, and these are astonishing. They're just beautiful. So we've got two of these, and you know, other people took advantage of that as well. The product has changed in some respects. The way that they've actually formulated the night cream, for instance, is completely different. So it's actually got more growth factors in it. So it's actually going to help you get more benefits out of it as well. The day cream, by the way, is no longer in the twisty one that they have. It's just a pump, very similar to the serum, which is here. And so, oops, turn this around. So you've got the labeling at the front. Difficult to see now. So one's dyes. And the day cream, again, it's much easier to pump. They had a few problems with the pumps in the previous packaging. So this will be integrated into the product line as and when they run out of stock and they reintroduce them. So I don't know when it's going to arrive, but the sample packages, these boxes, the gift boxes, were available for a short time. I believe they've stopped them now, but they may still be in your back office. If they are, take advantage of them, because that means you're going to be ahead of the game. Anyway, so it's really lovely to speak to you on this lovely May bank holiday. It's actually Mother's Day here in Spain, which is quite weird because Mother's Day in UK is back in March. So happy Mother's Day to all of you in Spain, and or anyone, just happy Mother's Day. The whole reason for doing this to actually bring more, making sure that you have you know, kind of more so I'm just, bear with me a second, I'm just looking at this chat around here. Yeah, Nevo rocks. Well done, George. We're going to be covering Nevo tonight, and this one really kind of took us by, not surprise. I think it's, there's so many energy drinks on the market. It's one of those things that I think when people first think about energy drinks, they think of the Red Bull, the Monster, and all the other different types that there are, but they're so full of rotten ingredients, in my view. Plus they don't taste too nice. Some of them do, so my apologies there. I don't want to denigrate anyone else's product, but you know, the Red Bull, it's like medicine. It's not pleasant, but you know, lots of people drink it, as we well know, and so it's creating a completely new market for us. As I say, it's going to drive the marketplace much lower age bracket. So for the 18 plus, you know, I think it's going to be really powerful for them. And I know that Tom, who was with us in Rome at the launch, just absolutely fell in love with it. He was like, I'm just going to go and get another one. I'm just going to go and get another one, because you had the opportunity to buy them actually as the at the vet convention, which was great. Okay, I'm going to start. Hi Dermot, nice to see you on. I'm going to share my screen now, so I'm going to just bring this up. Okay, so this is our product, and so the product line at the moment I'm just going to close these curtains. It should have been closed already, my apologies. This is the product line that we have now. So this is the refreshed packaging, as you can see, and all the main product line that we have in the UK and Europe. And you know, I think it's important to know that as products are developed and brought onto line, it takes a while for them to filter out throughout the rest of the countries. So it has to be approved by all the regulatory bodies. So just be aware that you may not get one particular product in your country if you're listening outside Europe. But this is the range that we have at this precise moment in time, and I think it's a fabulous range to be working with, and so it appeals to so many different people on so many different levels. Okay, so Nevo. I didn't prepare this slideshow, so I didn't put in the curtains, but I think they're quite cute anyway. So this is the Nevo. It comes in 4 flavors, but at the moment Europe and England has only got the peach and mango and the lemon and ginger, and I presume that the mixed berry and the acai grape are in process of being approved at the moment. So that's what we've got at the moment, and that's what we've got to work with. And it was interesting because I like peach and I like mango, but I wouldn't choose it as a drink. I would always choose the lemon and ginger. But oh my goodness, this peach and mango and the lemon and ginger are absolutely gorgeous. No doubt about it. They are absolutely gorgeous. And more importantly, they work. But let's go into why they work and how they work. Okay, what's actually quite interesting is that 80% of adults actually consume caffeine. Now that's quite an astonishing figure. You know, when you think about people getting up and going to work, etc., it's literally people rushing around. Perhaps they don't get time to eat before they go out, and they just need that boost. So instead of a coffee, they'll have a caffeine drink, and out of those, they consume vitality and energy drinks. 58% of those consume those vitality drinks. So again, it's really just realizing how big this marketplace is for us. It's quite incredible. And what I loved about it was the fact that it doesn't taste like all the others. So this is our marketplace. Oh my gosh, look at them. There's so many, and this is only just a handful of them. This is just a handful. So you've got Monster, Red Bull, I can't even see all the Rockstar, Naked. There's just so many different ones, and some, you know, some of them have got really high amounts of caffeine in, but a lot of it's synthetic caffeine, so it's actually not that good for you. So what is different about us? Well, Nevo, the lemon and ginger, and the mango and peach, they both taste great. They absolutely taste gorgeous, and they're very different in their makeup. I find that most energy drinks taste quite syrupy, but these actually are really like a light juice. They're really pleasant and only mildly effervescent. They're not particularly fizzy. They only contain 50 calories. So for people who are watching their weight or watching what they intake in calorific terms because of health or perhaps fitness, then it's important to know that you actually 50 calories is quite great, I think, in comparison to a lot of the others. And the fact that it contains 20% natural juice, that for me is a big markup. And what even better is that it tastes so nice as well. So the 50 calories, it comes from organic cane sugar. So again, it's making sure that it's completely natural for you to drink. So no artificial additives, no nasties. So we've got sucrose, fructose, and glucose. And these come, as I say, from the non-refined organic cane sugar. So it's again making sure that it's completely safe for you to drink, and for more importantly, for anyone to drink. I wouldn't necessarily give a young child any of these drinks, but I'm just waiting for my delivery to arrive in the UK, and I know that my grandson, who's 14 nearly, is going to probably really enjoy this. And he's a professional, you know, he's playing football for West Ham, so he's actively needing that energy boost every now and then. And so rather than the Red Bull, we're going to offer him this. Okay, so Nevo, the 20% juice. Wow, all natural fruit juice. And so in the terms of the peach and mango, you've got peach and mango. The berry is, again, one of those, the red one, so it's got all sorts of different fruits in. I don't know what that one is because we haven't been given all the details of that. And then you've got the acai berry, which is the dark red one. And that's obviously very obvious that it's a very dark red. And then you've got the lemon and ginger. And they are exceptional. 20% natural juice. No, just not a drop, 20% of it. So that's really good. We have no artificial flavors or colorings, no artificial sweeteners, and no alcohols from sugars. Now that is quite interesting that you can actually get alcohols from sugars, but you can. So the no artificial sweetener, we use stevia instead. Oh, stevia, my apologies, that's my spelling mistake, my apologies. So we use stevia, which comes from a leaf, and the leaf is very, very sweet. So it's completely safe to drink. There's no nasty sugar, additives in there, sweetening additives. It's gorgeous. There's no alcohols from the sugar, so none of this. I'm not even going to say half of them. Erythritol, glycerol. Oh goodness, but you can read it for yourselves. All these things are normal to actually come from sugars, and we've had those extracted out. So there's no sugars, no alcohol in there from sugar. So why no alcohol? It's important that you don't have it in your system, because it's very difficult to digest, and your body is unable to digest most of this. So, the harder it is for your body to assimilate it, the harder it is, it's not going to give the benefits that you want out of it. Vitamins. My spelling mistake again. Oh, vitamine. Vitamin B3, B5, B6, and B12, huge amount of B vitamins. And B vitamins help convert food into energy. And that's really important. We need to be able to extend that ATP within our systems. And the ATP it gives you that extra energy in your system. So it's smart, clean, and it gives you vitality as well. So Nevo, this is the mixed berry one you can see here. It's tasty, it contains vitamin B, it's 50 calories, 20% natural juice, no artificial sweeteners, and it gives you a really healthy, clean vitality drink. So again, it's just such a nice, refreshing drink. And I should say, you must have it cold. I think it's one of those things, all these things taste so fantastic when they're cold. So if you can have it iced and cold, it's perfect. It also has green tea, Té Verde, and this actually produces provides the antioxidants that we need. And caffeine and L-theanine improves the brain function. So it's actually going to be improving your whole brain function well. So improving your focus, your clarity, and new things that come onto the market constantly. Jeunesse is there at the cutting edge, to develop those things properly. So it's again a great thing with the green tea. It also has guarana, and guarana is a great source of caffeine and theophylline and theobromine. And this will actually help support memory, and it helps invigorate the mind and improves your energy as well. So it's improving this constantly. So you're going to get a cumulative effect from these ingredients. Yerba mate, and this really gives it the strength of coffee, but the benefits of tea and the euphoria of chocolate. Well, what can be, you can ask for more? It's that they call it the drink of the gods, and it's the full leaf of it as well. So it's a really beneficial. I just think it's amazing they can do all this caffeine. This improves the levels of the serotonin, the dopamine, and the acetylcholine. So that's going to boost your concentration and basal metabolism. Plus, it's fat burning, and it actually give you physical energy. So again, that's really good. Oh, my little curtains are going and going. Okay, so the ingredients, you've got green tea leaf, guarana, yerba mate. That's a total of 80 milligrams per can. And so we've got a 250 ml can. So that's 8.24 fluid ounces. And it's, just remember, it's the leaves of the green tea, the seeds of the guarana, and the leaves of the yerba mate. And it contributes to the lymphatic drainage of body fluids. That's really important to help balance body weight. And it also acts as a tonic to aid physical and mental acuity. Again, all these things, it's not a sports drink. It's not a sports drink. I must stress that. But there's a way you can improve that as well, and show you. Oh my gosh, ingredients. I saved all these and they've gone back into Italian. My apologies. So you've got the ingredients here, and this really, all the vitamins, the vitamin B6 to 12, the pantothenic acid and niacin. Those are all important, and they will actually help contribute the reduction of tiredness and fatigue. And that's really what we take an energy drink for, is to make sure that we actually have a little bit more energy within ourselves. So it's not a diet, it's a dietary supplement. It is not a sports drink. It is not a stress. It is not a sports drink. It's not there to replace minerals and vitamins in your system when you're doing exercise. But it is a dietary supplement. So just remember that. Okay, so Nevo, find us on FaceTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube, and I think that's Vimeo. It will give you all the information about it. It's really just incredible. I'm just going to come back and share myself with you. So bear with me a minute. Let me, okay. Hope you can see me again. And just say, yes, you can see me, please. And it's really a pleasure doing this with you. It was a very quick presentation. So just really wanting to make sure you can. Nigel's going to come on and just really go through a little bit about the marketplace. And I can catch his attention. Nigel? He's inside, I'm outside on the balcony. So I'll keep chatting, and he'll be back out in a minute, I'm sure. So think of all the people who you know who walk around with Nevo drinks, or kind of Red Bull drinks in your hand. They can switch it for a Nevo. And the company are asking us to tag people on Facebook about with their Nevo drink, where they actually do drink their Nevo. And there's going to be prizes and things like that. So where do you Nevo? It's just really trying to get the product branding out there. And it's, as I say, it's just gorgeous drink. So I'm sure you'll enjoy it. I'm going to call Nigel to come out now, and went for his wander. So I'm going to switch over, and you can talk to Nigel for a few minutes. Oh shit! Okay, that was
Listen, I'm the comedy act. That's going to go down in history.
Nigel just broken the chair. That was interesting.
Well, that kind of doesn't really underline anything about what I was going to say, but I was trying to think of something clever to add to it, but it's just completely gone. We'll probably burn it to keep warm next winter. Anyway,